Yeah.
Stock down. Whose stock dropped the most in this game?
Stock down,
Stock down.
Jake Moody.
Yeah.
I don't know if it dropped the most. It was already pretty down there. But man, I think we're at the point, and a lot of us have been at the point for months, but I think we're at the point now where it's like every single person that watches the 49ers is questioning why he's still on the team.
Yeah. Including the players.
Yeah. So he's ultimate now, I think.
Yeah, it's starting to make Kyle look like you got to question his judgment on this one.
Yeah.
Like, you know how Bill Belichick went from being seen as a genius to being seen as a joke? I'm not saying Kyle's going there, but it's like, man, you used to have a good reason for everything. Now you're barring the Patriots from scouting your players. You just seem like the way you're making your decisions is no longer trustworthy. And Kyle, it's like, man, you need to show everyone that you're in touch, that you can make the common sense decision. You could make a 27-yard field goal. You could cut Jake Moody. These are things that anyone could do. And Kyle's having a tough time right here. So yeah, stock down Jake Moody.
I've made a 35-yard field goal, just for the record.
I'm just saying, it's not that long. Yeah. Trent Williams stock is down.
Read my mind.
He had a tough game. I mean, the numbers said he gave up pressure on like 28% of the Niners dropbacks. He went down. He limped off. He came back. He never seems fully healthy. He doesn't really practice. It's going to take him a while to get into football shape if he even gets there before he gets hurt again. I don't know, man. 37, Trent Williams, who wasn't really dominant.
He had a rough game. He had penalties. Yeah. He had some missed opportunities. I saw pass rushers get by him at least once. Yeah, Trent, even in the run game, he had a couple of instances where I'm like, come on, man. He just looked rusty. He looked dusty. And I don't know if that's a permanent trajectory for Trent Williams, is that he's just getting older and that's what we can expect, or it's, I didn't play in the preseason type of thing, and then him limping off, known with that ankle injury history. I would think, as for right now, this week, the stock is down a little bit on Trent. Now, maybe he bounces back and becomes the great Trent Williams Hall of Famer that we all know him to be. But as of right now, after one game, I would have to agree.
Okay, who you got?
Who do I got? Can Kyle Shanahan be on stock down?
Yeah, sure.
I am going to put Kyle in the stock down. Here's why, man. I was fully expecting a rejuvenated, refreshed Kyle Shanahan coming into this season to have a very diverse, creative game plan on how to utilize all of his offensive weapons and not just Christian McCaffrey. And he proved me wrong. That's exactly what he did. 31 touches for Christian McCaffrey, unacceptable. And then your hard-headedness to stick with a kicker that everybody in the world knows needs to be gone, that's stock down. And then on top of that, your refusal to really give the tackle position, the offensive line position, the importance and priority that it demands in the NFL over and over again was very clear last night as well. And these are things that we've all talked about. We all see, and he continues to neglect it. So a little stock down on Kyle.
Ben Bartch, the left guard. I mean, the Niners were really confident in him. He played really well in Buffalo last year before getting hurt. And in this game, I thought he was a clear downgrade from what they had in the past. Aaron Banks isn't that good, but the Niners really struggled running the ball between the tackles. And I didn't feel like he got much movement at all.
Yeah. With the offensive line, I expect him to gel more as the season continues. But, yeah, he did not look good. I was expecting him to be better than that. Also, Jake Brendel. I never was a big believer in Jake Brendel. But that's why I don't know how to say his name correctly.
Right.
But
that's his fault.
It's his fault, right? If you play really freaking good, I know how to say Fred Warner.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to say Brock Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know how to say your name correctly, it's probably because you're not playing well enough.
That's true. That's the test.
So stock down on him. I think that center left guard position is the most concerning right now with that O-line. So stock down.
Brian Robinson. He wasn't terrible, and he did average more yards per carry than Christian. I don't know. I just feel like he's so not as good as Jordan Mason. That was so unnecessary. But at least they got a guy who could play.
Got a guy. They got a
Okay.
guy. Yeah, I mean, to me, he looks like
He doesn't run that hard. He kind of like he's a twinkle toes.
he stands straight up,
Yeah.
which is not something you really want. He reminds me of Christian a little bit, but runs taller, not quite as explosive, not as good a vision. But it's still early. Again, everything we're judging this offense on, we have to consider that how good the Seahawks defense is as well. Like that, it's a legit defense
It is
that they face, so it could improve with other teams.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, COHN, and download the app now.
I would have to say Kittle stock down, just in the sense that you give him this extension through, to keep on the team till he's 35. We all think it's a good idea, but in the back of our mind, we're thinking he's getting a little old. He's always got injuries. I hope he keeps it together. And boom, he doesn't even make it to halftime, and he gets ruled out immediately, standing there with his ball cap on. You got to wonder if this is the guy who's going to end up being quote unquote injury prone the next year or two, not Christian.
Yeah, hamstrings are tricky, man. I got 2 track kids, and one of them it was always popping up. So yeah, that's a little concerning. I mean, I still believe in George Kittle. I still think he
was having a great game before this.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best tight ends in the NFL. But from an injury standpoint, I could see how that's concerning. Yeah, I guess if you want to look at the injury, you could say that. But I still think he's one of the most talented tight ends in the NFL.
And then finally, Jennings. I mean, you sat out all training camp to get an extension, didn't take the extension, instead took incentives, played week 1 when you weren't in football shape, and got hurt. That's rough. So last year he had 113 targets, I believe. I don't think that's going to happen this year, maybe ever again.
Yeah, man, I'm hopeful for Jauan Jennings, but when I read the report that he turned down 3 years, $16 million, which was reported, allegedly, that seems like a mistake to me, man. Like, I don't see Jauan Jennings being able to have another season like he had last season. That happened because of necessity. He had to be targeted that much because everyone was hurt around him. But now
and he was really good. He had a great offseason. He was balling. But this is a different year.
He missed the whole training camp. Ricky Pearsall's kind of stepped into that lane.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk's coming back at some point. Bourne is back. Robinson. Christian McCaffrey's healthy now. Well, he's healthy now, right? Yeah. So now you went from being the first target last year to now you're 4th or 5th. I really hope that he doesn't look back like I messed up and should have took that deal from his standpoint, because I think he's a great guy. But yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to get what he wants on the free agent market coming after this season, because I don't think he's going to reach near those kind of marks that he had last season.